My name is Spencer Dickens. I am 21, and my hometown is Maitland, Florida, which is a little suburb north of Orlando. My first introduction to the university was when I was 4 years old inside the swamp. I mean, the stadium is my happy place just because Section 17, row 52, seats 15 and 16 was my first introduction to this stadium, to this school, in fact. So both my parents went here. They met here at Krishna lunch, in fact. So shout out to the Krishnas. Would not be here, literally and figuratively, if it wasn't for them. They both always told me how much fun they had, how much they enjoyed Gainesville. They actually lived out in Mill Hopper, and they both worked for Leonardo's Pizza Company. My mom made the pizzas, my dad delivered them. November of my senior year, my dad was rushed to the hospital, and at the end of the month, they told him that there was a tumor in his brain. So he ended up having cancer in his lungs, liver, brain, and kidneys. And so once they really discovered that, they're like, look, we can do these aggressive forms of chemo, but we really can't tell you that it's going to work, or we really can't tell you that it's going to increase the quality of life. My dad passed away, so the official date was November 14th of my freshman year, 2014. And that morning, my mom, she was actually driving up when she had called me to come tell me in person. She had also told me, she's like, I don't want you to freak out, but I've also been in the hospital. But she got diagnosed with colon cancer, and she was a trooper. So 7th grade, took her about a year and a half. She went through 12 rounds of chemotherapy, 9 rounds of radiation. She beat colon cancer. Speeding up 2014, she comes, tells me I've been in the hospital, don't really freak out about it, we don't really know what it is. That summer she had told me that what she had been diagnosed with was MDS. The nickname of it is smoldering leukemia. But that summer I either was working or I was taking her to the doctors or just taking care of her. So that was probably the hardest part, is because I had to watch for 3 months your mom, who's a really strong woman, really independent woman, who had to just get more and more dependent on other people to help her out. That summer, she just started rapidly declining in health. We just kind of sat with her and let her know that people were there for her and that she was going to try and fight this to the last possible minute. That Friday, we got the whole family in. I luckily, a couple days before, had about a 3-hour visit, and I just remember crying for about 3 hours because I knew that this was really the last visit I was going to have. She passed September 11th of 2015. But my mom was really my best friend. She was my rock. She was 5'3", but she had a 6'5" attitude. And again, she just took pride in the little things. And my dad and her were very hardworking individuals that didn't really want recognition, but just wanted to do what they thought was right. It's really anywhere on this campus can be an escape, just because going back to Orlando doesn't really feel like home anymore. But the university does. Plans change. Unforeseen circumstances will arise. It's not really what happens to you, it's how you respond to it. And rather than just kind of stay down, I chose to get back up.